Hey there, welcome back friends. In our last video we have added the delete link. Here is the link, and we have also added this JavaScript so that we get this confirmation message. Alright, so let me click on OK, and in here if we see we haven't handled this particular URL where page value is delete user, and definitely we are also getting the user ID. So let me quickly copy in this delete user keyword from here and let us understand how we will handle it. Now friends, we are getting this information of page value and user ID on the URL. As a result, we will definitely handle this inside our doGet method, and the controller is operation controller. Let me expand this, and we will add a yet another case in here. The case value would be delete user, all in lowercase, and then we will call in a yet another method. Now the name of the method would be delete user, obviously, so it would be like delete user, and we will also pass on a specific user ID. So definitely we will pass on user ID, so it would be like user ID. Now friends, whenever we receive information as a parameter, it is in a string format. So first of all, we need to convert it to int, and then we need to pass on. And the way is very simple. We will type in integer dot parse int, and inside the pair of braces we will read the parameter. So it would be like request dot get parameter, and the name of the parameter is, let me show you, the name of the parameter is user ID. Here we go. So this looks good to me, and once the deletion is complete, definitely we will also load in the list of users, and the method which is responsible for loading the list of users is here, list of users, and we will pass on request and response object, and our work would be done. Now definitely let us also add in the break statement first of all. Alright, now let us fix the issues which we have. Alright, so the first issue is in here we have made use of semicolon. We need to make use of colon. So the issue is fixed, and then we will hover upon this particular method and we will create this method. Here we go. So the method is created, which is in front of us, and now using this method, definitely we will call in a method from our model. So first of all, let us create a object of user model, and we will call in a method by the name of delete user, and we will pass on the user's ID. Now here is a thing, the name which this particular method has taken by default is parseInt. Let us modify this and make this as user's ID. That is better. Let me copy this name and pass this to delete user method. Alright, so this looks good. Now definitely this particular delete user method is again not available inside our model, so definitely we need to create that. And let us also add in the return statement. This is optional, but it is good to add in the return statement. Let me hover upon this and let us create the method inside our users model.java file. Where is our model? Here is our model inside our org.studyeasy.model package. Now friends, this particular method is okay, and in here we are receiving users ID, but in order to connect with the database we need to also receive the data source. So let us create a parameter for data source. So I will type in data source, and the name of the object would be again data source, and definitely we need to also fix the issue where we are calling in this method. So apart from this user's ID, we will also pass on the data source. Alright, now things looks much better. Alright, now friends, the definition of this method is very simple again, and this is similar to this particular update user method. So let me simply copy the entire definition of this update user method and paste it inside this delete user method, and we will make some changes. For example, we will get rid of all of these stuff. We will also get rid of these stuff. Alright, so first of all we will create connection object, then we will also create the prepared statement object. We will connect with the database. Cool stuff. Now first thing would be, in order to change this particular query, so it would be like delete from users where users ID equals to question mark. A simpler query. Alright, now moving forward, let us set the value for this question mark, and the value is very simple. It's this user's ID, right? So in here we will type in a statement dot set int, index is 1 and value is user's ID, right? Alright, so this looks good to me. Alright, so this won't be set string, it's set int. Alright, so now things are good, and we will simply execute the query and our work should be done. So this is a rather very simple, easy to understand piece of code. Alright, now finally let us try to execute this program and let us try to check whether the delete functionality is working properly or not. So this will take a couple of seconds to start up. Here we go. So this looks good to me. Let me click on list of users. Let me try to delete the user by my name. For example, let me delete the user with username Chand Sheikh. Let me click on delete. Let me click on OK. Here we go. So we are able to delete the user comfortably and our application is working properly. Perfect. Let me try to add a user. The name would be, username would be, for example, Chand, and email address would be chandsheikh@gmail.com, for example. Let me click on add user. Now the new user ID is 6, my name is here, my email address is here. We are able to see all the required options as well. Again, the update operation will also work. Let me update the username as Chand Sheikh, and the update has been done. Amazing. So everything is working properly. Fantastic. The application is working properly. Alright, so this is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will catch you soon.